Your guardian angels want you to know. They've seen everything you've been carrying lately. They understand the silent battles you've fought, the sleepless nights, the questions you've asked in the dark. They've seen how you've pushed through, even when everything inside you begged for rest. And because of that, they're sending you this message, because you need to hear it, and because you're far closer to peace, clarity, and alignment than you may realize. Right now you may be standing at a crossroads. Multiple paths stretch out before you. Some feel familiar, others look uncertain, and yet deep within there is a path that whispers to you. This one feels like home. That's the one your angels want you to notice. But what does home really feel like? Is it comfort? Is it the quiet stillness in your chest when something simply feels right? Is it the freedom to be your full self without apology? The truth is, only you can define that feeling, only your heart can recognize it. Maybe it's been a long time since you felt it clearly, but that doesn't mean you're far from it. In fact, your angels want to assure you, you're drawing nearer with every step. The more you begin to trust yourself, the more you listen to your own voice instead of the noise around you, the more your life begins to align. Not because you're forcing it, but because you're flowing with it. And when that happens, what once felt impossible or out of reach begins to feel like something you can actually hold in your hands. That's not luck, that's alignment, that's your intuition waking up and remembering the way forward. Looking back, it's almost surreal, isn't it? To realize how far you've come. To remember who you used to be, the version of you that tried so hard to fit in, that held back their truth to avoid conflict. The one who over-explained emotions just to feel understood, who bit their tongue in rooms where their thoughts didn't feel welcome. Maybe you even clung to relationships that made you feel unseen because part of you hadn't yet learned how to truly see yourself. But even in those moments, even when you felt small, there was always a spark within you, a quiet strength, a voice, no matter how faint, that said, "You're meant for more than this." That version of you was not weak. It was waiting for this version of you to arrive, the one who is slowly but surely learning how to walk with confidence, the one who's not afraid to speak truth, even if their voice shakes, the one who knows that worth isn't something others give you. It's something you claim, day by day, decision by decision. There was a time when you guessed yourself constantly. You tiptoed through life, afraid to make the wrong move. Fear had more say than faith, and yet, despite it all, you've shown incredible courage. You've made difficult choices. You've stepped into the unknown with shaky hands but a steady heart. That's bravery. Not the absence of fear, but the refusal to let it win. Your transformation hasn't gone unnoticed. In fact, someone from your past has started to see the difference. It could be an old friend, a former coworker, a past love, someone who once saw only fragments of you. Back then, they may not have recognized your full value. Maybe you didn't even recognize it yourself. But now, when they look at you, they can feel the shift. There's something grounded, magnetic, and unshakable about the way you carry yourself. They remember the older version of you, the one who used to dim their light, but now they're seeing someone radiant, someone rooted. Whether or not they say it aloud, they notice, and it stirs something in them. Not resentment, but reflection, because watching someone rise can spark a longing within, a realization that they, too, are capable of change. But remember, their journey isn't your responsibility. Your growth is your own, and your presence simply acts as a mirror, a quiet invitation for others to examine themselves more honestly, and that's a gift in itself. So once again, know this: you have choices ahead. More than one road lies before you, but the right one, the one truly meant for you, won't ask you to change your essence to walk it. It won't demand you shrink or perform. It will feel like exhaling after holding your breath, like finding a quiet place in the storm, like peace, not because everything is perfect, but because you're in alignment with who you truly are. If you haven't felt that yet, don't be discouraged. You're not lost, you're learning. Learning what safety and authenticity really feel like. Learning how to listen to yourself without second guessing. Learning to identify the difference between comfort and genuine peace. You've come so far already. None of this confidence happened overnight. You weren't handed self-belief. You earned it. Every setback, every lonely night, every hard truth you had to face, that was part of the process. You became your own cheerleader when no one else showed up. You built your inner foundation, brick by brick. That strength, it's unshakable now, because it was built in silence, in solitude, in shadows. And now it's beginning to spill into every area of your life. You're more grounded at work. You're attracting people who value your authenticity. You're speaking with more clarity, more direction. But most importantly, you're doing it all without pretending to be someone you're not. This version of you isn't a performance. It's not a mask. It's the outcome of everything you've worked on behind closed doors, the boundaries you held, the habits you changed, the inner dialogue you reprogrammed. You didn't just become confident. You chose it repeatedly, even when it was hard. That person from your past who noticed your glow, let them be a reflection, not of who you were, but of how far you've traveled. Let that moment remind you that you are capable of evolving in ways you never imagined, that your story didn't end at survival, it continued into becoming, and that's one of the most extraordinary things, the realization that you are still surprising yourself, still unfolding. There are strengths within you that haven't even been tapped yet, wisdom waiting to rise. You're not done growing, not even close, and that's not something to fear, it's something to celebrate. You don't have to rush toward any finish line. Your evolution isn't a race. It's a sacred unfolding, and here's something else beautiful. The light you now carry, it's contagious. Without even trying, you're inspiring people. The way you walk with your head a little higher, the compassion in your words, your presence, it uplifts. You give others permission to believe in themselves again. You may not see the ripple effect you're creating, but it's real. Your quiet courage is someone else's turning point, not because you're trying to be a leader, but because your healing asterisk reflects what's possible asterisk. So keep going, keep walking your path, even when it feels unclear. Someone, somewhere, is watching you and finding the strength to continue their own journey. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to be perfect. Just be present asterisk. That's what people feel most. Your realness, your honesty. And as you continue showing up as yourself, you'll start drawing in people who see you for who you truly are. Those who resonate with your depth. Those who understand the level of self-work it took to become who you are now. That's the power of alignment. It brings into your life exactly what you've been preparing for. Very soon, you'll notice yourself opening up even more, saying what you feel, expressing love more freely, letting your true self be seen in relationships where you used to hold back. Your transformation isn't just changing your internal world, it's going to deepen your connections too. The relationships ahead will meet you where you are, not where you used to be. This message from your guardian angels comes with love, truth, and divine reassurance. You are not lost. You are on your way. You are not broken. You are becoming whole. You are not behind. You are in divine timing. Let's close with a prayer for your heart. Dear Lord, Guide this beautiful soul as they take bold steps into unfamiliar territory. Help them recognize the path that feels like home, not through comfort alone, but through peace, clarity, and authenticity. Remind them of the strength they've cultivated in silence. Help them release all the outdated versions of themselves they no longer need to carry. Let their journey be sacred. Let their presence be a quiet, glowing light to themselves and to all those who witness their rise. Amen. Remember, there are many paths ahead, but the right one, the one meant just for you, will always feel like home, and whether you know it or not, you are already walking toward it.